exercise dissection video is going to cover the cats and dogs. You're going to start out on your hands and knees, hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips, weight evenly distributed, and your feet relaxed behind you. To start the cat position, you're going to pull your head and hips under and press your upper back as high as you can up towards the ceiling. To start the dog position, you're going to roll your hips and pelvis forward to place an arch into the lower back, collapse your shoulder blades together, and look up. You want to smoothly move back and forth between the cat and the dog positions, being sure to inhale as you go into the dog and exhale as you go through the cat position. You want to make sure that you're making one continuous movement rather than holding at each spot, and keep your arms straight. Here's a look at the cats and dogs from the front view. Again, you want one continuous movement from the cat into the dog position. Exhale as you go into the cat, inhale as you go into the dog, keeping the arms straight the entire time and allowing the shoulder blades to collapse together. You got a video here from the top. Going into the dog, you want to make sure you're getting those shoulder blades to collapse together and let them spread apart into the cat position. A common mistake while doing the cats and dogs is allowing the body to shift backwards and forwards when going from one position to another. As you can see, when Carrie goes into the dog position, the upper body starts to shift forward, and then the body starts to shift backwards going into the cat position. This is something you want to avoid, and you want to make sure that you keep your shoulders above the wrist and hips above your knees. Another common mistake is allowing the elbows to bend when you're going into the dog position. You want to make sure that as you go into dog position and allow those shoulder blades to collapse together, you want to keep those arms as straight as you can. The primary purpose of the cats and dogs is to get your shoulders and hips to work together again in a coordinated fashion to help flex and extend the spine properly. You may feel a little silly doing this exercise, but it's even sillier not to do this exercise. I think at minimum, these should be done on a daily basis. The reason cats and dogs typically feel so good is because the exercise is activating all the postural muscles of the back from the shoulders down to the hips. There's a wonderful ripple effect from top to bottom and bottom to top, just like a pianist running his or her fingers up and down the keyboard of a piano. The hips and shoulders are participating in the flexion and extension of the spine, which they are designed to do and should be able to do.